Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about a subject or a topic that has a lot of confusion among traders and in the trading community. It's a question I get asked frequently, and the answer can impact your overall performance and consistency as a trader. The question is, should you take one trade per day or multiple trades per day? So this video is specifically for those of you who trade on the 5-minute time frame or lower. If you're trading on the 15-minute time frame or higher, you might find it difficult to take more than one trade per day anyway, unless you're trading multiple pairs. But if you're a scalper working on the lower time frames like the 1 minute, 15 second, 3 minutes, 5 minute, I don't care, and your strategy gives you multiple setups per day, right? Let's say 5 maybe on average. And I'm not talking about winners, I'm talking setups, right? So you don't know whether they are winners or losers. Setups that are aligned with your plan. So what should you do in this case? Should you take one and call it a day? Or take all of them? Take 3, 4, 5 until the market closes? Or you feel tired, I don't know. What should you do? This is the topic of this video. We're gonna see which approach is better for reaching your goals faster, which one helps you to achieve consistency, especially consistency, right, that you're looking for. And I'm gonna answer all your questions, and after this video, you don't need to ask that again, right? So there are two aspects of this. Aspect 1 is profits. Aspect 2 is emotional and mental challenges, right? Let's start first of all with profits. So imagine that you have a strategy with a 70% win rate, okay? We're gonna take 70% win rate as an example. And that number must be statistically proven, all right? Not something you just made up. Not something that you think that it is your win rate. It needs to be statistically proven. It means you have at least 2 years of backtesting data to confirm that edge. All right, that's the most important thing. Now let's say your strategy gives you an average of 5 setups per day. All right, 70% win rate, 5 setups per day, and the average risk to reward is 1 to 1. So let's take, over the span of 4 days, you would have around 20 setups in total, right? Around that number, give or take. Now, using the 70% win rate, theoretically, you would win maybe 14 trades and lose 6. Now, of course, it's not really exactly these numbers, because 20 is not a big sample size. But if it's a 100 setup, we can apply that 70% win rate and we get accurate data. But let's take 14 trades. You took 14 setups, 14 trades were winners, and you lost 6 for the simplicity. That will result an average or approximately 8-hour profit. Can be 6, can be 7, can be 8, can be 9, can be 10, right? Let's take 8 profit over those 4 days. Now, on the other hand, if you took only one trade per day, that's just 4 trades. So in total over 4 days, the best case scenario, that's the best case scenario, would be 4-hour profit. And of course, realistically, you might win 3 trades and lose 1, of course. So that's giving you 3 hours, maybe 1 hour. Now, based on the math, right, taking more trades per day, of course, is going to give you more profit, more potential profit. But there is a trap, there is a catch, like they say. The catch is the aspect number 2, which is the emotional and mental challenges. So achieving those theoretical results in real trading is not easy at all. Trading, of course, is not just numbers. It's about the mindset, right? We all know that. So that to maintain the 70% win rate in real trading, to take that 70% win rate, you get it from backtesting and you apply it on live trading and you get the same results. You need to execute like a robot. Each trade must be independent of the last one. This right here is the first skill or factor that you need to master. Each trade must be independent of the last. Wins or losses should not influence your decision making for the next trade. Alright, it's like you take the first trade, you erase your memory. The next trade has nothing to do with the previous one. You don't even remember what was the outcome of the last trade, winner or loser. Let me give you an example so you can understand better, something that you can relate to, right? Let's say that you take the first trade of the day, right? It's a winner and you're feeling good now. Then the second trade is a loser, and suddenly you feel like you just wasted your earlier profit. That hard work that you put in the first trade to analyze, to manage it, to choose the best entry, the best, you feel like it has been wasted. Now, this thought alone can ruin your discipline, and instead of following your plan, you might try to recover the loss, right? And that emotional reaction, it will mess with the probabilities your win rate is based on. So that 70% win rate is no longer there, guys. It's not. By just thinking that way, you have ruined that win rate. Now, sometimes it's the opposite. You win 2 trades in a row and decide to stop trading for the day, right? To protect your profit. You don't want to give it back. Or you can take a couple of losses, you panic, and you stop following your plan altogether. You're into deep drawdown. Well, while you know that the probabilities can yield to you an initial drawdown at the trading session, the first trading session, but of course, it's easier to think this way in when the market is closed, but in real time, it's hard, you know. It's not impossible, but it's hard, all right? So all these reactions, they will definitely mess with the probabilities, which means that your actual results, they won't match your backtesting results, and that's the number one problem of why people find trading is really hard in live trading and they don't make it. The results on demo, the results on backtesting, they can't realize that. They simply can't realize that on live trading. There's a huge gap between the two, right? Now let's talk about one trade per day. Okay, why one trade per day might be better in that aspect of emotional challenges, right? Taking one trade per day can definitely eliminate many of these challenges, right? Because there's less dependency on previous trades that will make it really easy to maintain that clear mind, that objective mindset, right? So each day feels like a fresh start that will helps to reduce that emotional, how do you say it? Emotional baggage, right, from the past trades. There's always gonna be that degree of dependency, but it's small. It's so little that it won't affect you because there's a whole day between the two trades, right? So it's better, it's way better to build that consistency, but not in terms of profit, okay? So the factor here is experience. The keyword is experience. So let me give you this example. I was watching an interview that one day of a seasoned trader, right? And he was saying that if my strategy offers 10 setups per day, I will take every single one of those setups without hesitation. Now, this is a seasoned trader. This is not a trader who trades demo prop firms. But the thing is, this trader has over 15 years of experience. So that's the key difference. 15 years of experience in order for him to leverage and to push his edge to the limit. If his strategy offers 10 setups per day, he's going to take every single one of them. If his strategy takes or offers 15 setups per day, he's going to take every single one of them until the market closes. But that takes years, many years of experience. He has 15 years of experience. So when you have that many years of experience, you will develop that emotional resilience and discipline to handle losses, and not just losses but also wins. Okay, wins and losses, and everything in between. And also that trader took thousands of losses, right? Each loss is an opportunity to learn. So imagine how many opportunities he had in that 15 years period compared to someone who has 3 years of experience. So the number of losses does matter. Every single loss, you're going to learn something from it. Every single one of it. The more losses you take, the more you'll learn about the market and about yourself, right? So if you're newer to trading, you don't have that level of experience yet, and that's okay. You don't need to push your edge to the limit every single day, all right? So my advice is that I won't tell you to go this route or this route. Take one trade per day, or this is better for profit. No. People are different. What seems hard for one, it can be easy to another, and vice versa. So I want you to try both approaches. Spend a few days taking multiple trades per day. It doesn't have to be from the start of the session all the way to the market closes. If, let's say, your strategy offers you 6 trades per day, aim at 3. Okay, first of all, aim at 3 and see how you feel. Are you drained? Are you making emotional decisions? So every day you are looking for 3 trades. If so, then you need to switch to 1 trade per day. Okay, and let's say that you try that for 3 days, taking multiple trades per day, and in those 3 days you ended up in profit, but it was so hard for you to eliminate that dependency from each trade. It was so hard to follow your plan. You felt emotional during the whole process. Then this is not for you. Although you ended up in profit, and ending up in profit is not the only metric that it matters here. There's also how you felt, your emotions during that. If you didn't feel well, if you felt emotional the whole thing, you are basically a time bomb that it will eventually explode. All right, there's gonna be one day when you have a problem in your life, daily life, and it will manifest itself in the trading session, and it will blow things up. All right, so you need to try both for a few days and decide for yourself. And of course, your goal, guys, should not be just to trade profitably, but also in a sustainable way, something that is stable, that is sustainable. So to end this video, whether you choose to take 1 trade, multiple trades per day, make sure that your approach fits your personality. Your personality and your experience level. If you're just new, 2 years is not experience, guys. 2 years, 3 years, it's nothing. All right, you're still novice. And of course, your emotional capacity. These 3 needs to be aligned with each other. And I hope this video helped you to clarify the topic. I hope it helped you to answer your questions. And if you have further questions, you can always DM me in my Twitter account, and you can maybe leave a comment down below, and I will answer you as soon as I can. Now, happy trading and good luck.